Sometimes I can't sleep, you know. Namaste, welcome everybody. Is everybody, anybody still awake? Any night owls? Night owls here who sleep very, very late? Aha. Namaste, namaste. मैं Pahadi David, Uttarakhand में, Uttar Bharat, Himalayas में. Ah, wow, wow. Demon Strait. Ah, from Liverpool. Namaste, Indian greeting. Namaste, Demon Strait. Yeah, special one tonight. Sometimes I can't sleep, so how are you from Liverpool? Wow. Liverpudlian, yeah, Liverpudlian. Wow. Uttarakhand View. Nice to see your name again, Uttarakhand View. You're sleeping. You're sleeping late. Yeah, I changed my mind. Demonstrate. I changed my mind. Yes. CJ Singer. Wow. Still not sleeping. Wow, that's nice. Nice to have you back. Thank you, Shinchan. Wow, Bapri Bab. Hey, wow. Night owls. Yes. Ulu. Ah, wow. David Barber. Poof. Wow. वो रास्ता बहुत लंबी है जी लंबी है शाबाश वाह let's see how many other people come yeah ah ah Shinjan, I wake up tonight's not usual usually I wake up I have 4.5 5 hours sleep wake up 5:30 6 o'clock like that yes Usually I go to sleep 12:30 1 o'clock like that but tonight's an exception yes let's see how many other people come tonight Shinchan CJ Singer demonstrate Uttarakhand View everybody in India here demonstrate comes from Liverpool in England let's see how many other messages come tonight we're just waiting yes Shinchan, how is the connectivity tonight? Out of 10 points, how is audio? How is visual? How is it? And demonstrate in Liverpool. Out of 10 points, how is the audio and how is visual tonight? Please tell me. Yeah, give me a rating. Yeah. Oh, happy Ramadan. Thank you. Demonstrate. Thank you. Is it start of Ramadan? Is it? Ah, it's starting very early this year, perhaps very early. Yes. 7 out of 10 overall. I see. Ah, good. I've got on the battery settings. I've got performance mode on, but it's an old phone, a cheapy, 4.5 years old phone. Redmi 9A, 8,000 rupees. Acha. Shinjan, Ratri Jagaran, Ratri Jagaran. What's that? Is that a festival? Is it? Or Jagaran means staying awake? Is it? Demonstrate. 8 out of 10 from Liverpool. Well, that's all right for a little cheapy phone. Good. What are you people doing otherwise? Are you doing some study, reading, or Watching an actual TV at the same time, anything like that? I see. Right, 3 Jagran means up in the night. Yes, yes. Also, I just want to see how many viewers will come to the live stream tonight. Just a little experiment, you know? Demonstrate, is Ramadan starting early this year? Subraj, Jyotisha, namaste. Thank you for coming back, I think. Thanks for coming back tonight very late. Yes, that's right. Yeah, just for a change, Shinchan, just for a change. Oh, I see. Demonstrate. You heard it on the news. Yes, yes. Subraj Jyotish. David, do you know the essence of Sahaj Yoga? Please tell everybody, yes? Sahaj Yoga. Please tell everybody the meaning of that, yeah? Demonstrate in Liverpool, England. What time is it at the moment? Is it about 6:30 p.m., something like that? Singer CJ, how is connectivity tonight out of 10 points? Can you give me a rating? Sahaj Yoga was founded by Nirmala Mataji around the 1970s. I see. Harajiwan Sharma. Namaste. Namaste, Harajiwan. From Belgium, yes? The tofu man, is that right? Yeah, this is the first time we're starting the live stream so late. First time. Just a little experiment, you know? Ahmad Shahbaz. Uh, salam, namaste, Ahmad. Namaste to you. Thank you. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? A little late tonight, just for a little experiment, you know? Good. Harajiwan, do you do your deliveries just inside Belgium, or do you go in yourself? Do you go into France or Germany like that? Psych Vision. Namaste. Welcome back, Psych Vision. Welcome back. Namaste to you. Thank you. A little experiment tonight. Just for an experiment, you know? I'm fine, Psych Vision. Thank you. How are you? Fine? Yes, Harajivan. I think it must be what time there in Belgium? 5:30, 6 p.m. is it? Like that? Ideal time for you. I see Harajivan, who says he works in a tofu factory, soya bean curd. It looks like cheese, yeah, great food for vegetarians. Oh, I see, Ahmad. My father is no longer here. When did he leave this planet, Ahmad? When did he leave? Please tell us. Demonstrate. Demonstrates from Liverpool in England. Demonstrates saying, David, how many languages do you speak? Well, if you ask me 30 years before, I would give one answer. 50 years before, another answer. Like, um, some languages I learnt something many years ago, but I'm not so, I don't remember so much. But in my life, one time or another, I studied French and Latin in school, French and Latin for 3 years. half fluent, 60% fluent in French and Latin. And later, um, I lived in South America for 1 year. I learnt basic Spanish language, Espanol, Spanish, and less Portuguese. And later, I travelled off and on in Indonesia, Malaysia, which has basically the same language, Indonesia and Malaysia, Malay/Indonesian. So I could understand 30, 40% of that. And then later, but I have forgotten many things now, yeah. And then I first came to the subcontinent about 1977. So currently, uh, I can read and write, but not speak too much. Read and write 10 or 15% Sanskrit, only because Sanskrit and Hindi have the same script, you see, Devanagari. Just a little Sanskrit. And Hindi's not bad, and less Kumaoni dialect demonstrate. You heard me speaking sometimes Kumaoni language, singing, yeah. And lastly, a sister language of Kumaoni language to the east is of course Nepali. So I understand about 35% Nepali also. Oh, and English, of course, very well. Yeah. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Ahmad, your father expired today. That is very, very sad. That is very, very sad. Today. Wow. Oh, what was he sick or was it just natural old age? Let the other viewers know also. Was he sick or natural old age or something like that? Wow. Ahmad, please express your feelings at the moment. We would welcome if you would talk to us. It's very important. Yes. Shinjan, I this is yeah. Your messages are visible to me. Yes, 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 yes. No interruptions. Uh, you're saying recently a nice idea. Nice to meet up late at night. Ratri Jagaran. Yes, yes, yes. Question mark. Welcome back so late. Yeah, yeah. Let's see how long we stay here. For me, the night is still young, you know? The night is still young. Question mark. David, you were a nurse, so you must have seen people dying. Yes, many times, many times. How do people act when they're about to die? David, do you recall observing the near death experiences of people? Yes, and yes. Well, some people are unconscious when they die, question mark. Some people are unconscious, right? So for them, apparently, it would be much less distressing for them when they die. You know, when they're unconscious. Um, some people, when they're still conscious and they die in front of the staff, um, some people are showing fear. They're afraid. Other people, I remember, seemed actually relieved to leave finally after a long life. Maybe in the last few years they suffered a lot of pain or something, distress. So they seemed to be relieved, you know. One person I remember who was dying actually was smiling, and they said, as I remember, like David and your other nurses and doctors, thanks very much for looking after me so well. I feel very comfortable here, and and that person, as I remember, said, I have had a very, very good life, David. I have had enough and I'm happy to leave. So different people give different reactions, question mark. Yes, thank you, Jyotish. Is giving a lovely message to Ahmad, who's saying to Ahmad, who's lost his father today, I wish peace to his soul from my heart. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shinchan, Jyotish, I'm going to answer your question now about religion, yes? Shinchan, David, what will be your last wish before leaving this planet? I can't say now, I don't know, but I would perhaps be thinking, Shinjan, when I leave this planet, that I would wish that all of humanity could live much more peacefully together. I would wish that humanity would live much more peacefully together, give more love, more help, and more understanding and more acceptance. More understanding and more acceptance, especially some people who have fixed ideas about other people's religions, religious ideologies, Adarshwadi. That's maybe what I would be thinking at that time. Now, Jyotish Shubra is saying, David, I wish you could research and then find it out. You will find God's path there. You will know about Kundalini, Jesus, Hindu gods and goddesses, and Prophet Muhammad. Please take my message seriously. It's a message. I am taking it seriously, Jyotish, with respect also. Yeah. Look, अभी मैं जवान मुर्गा नहीं हूँ मैं जवान मुर्गा नहीं हूँ इस इस जन्म में मेरा काफ़ी अनुभव है हाँ तो मैं कुछ समझता हूँ इस जिंदगी के बारे में मनुष्य के बारे में तो मैंने कुछ स्टडी किया मेरी जिंदगी में your message is very beautiful, thank you. Anupam Joshi, are you surprised to see? Yeah, Bapri Bab. Eh? Sari Kiara Hoge. Sari Kiara Hegina? Baboho. Baboho Anupama. You are a night owl, I think. Do you sleep 12 o'clock, 12:30, something like that? Yes. Wow. Yes, night owl. Owl. Yeah, Ulu. Siddhartha is saying, this is the country of leaders. Which country is the country of leaders? India? Yes, Siddhartha, I am on Gracie. I am now 33% मैं 30% अंग्रेजी हूँ 30% ऑस्ट्रेलिया का लाल kangaroo और 34% Pahari. Yes. Anupam and Siddhartha, our fellow lovely viewer, regular viewer, look at his message. Ahmad Shabaj has lost his father today. His father has died. So please, would you send a nice message to him, yes? Ahmad, who is with you there? Do you live with your family? Ahmad, who is with you there at this time? Shinchan, David, have you ever visited Neem Karoli Baba near Nain? I know, I passed through there many, many times. Um, Many times I passed through there. I visited the Kanchi Ashram, Neem Karoli Baba. I never met him. I'll tell you directly my experiences. These are true experiences, Shinjan. I visited there many, many years ago, I think 40 years ago. And I had a beautiful experience there one day, sitting there. This is like 1985, yeah? I stayed there all day in the Kanchi Ashram, Neem Karoli Baba's ashram. Had a lovely day, had very nice talks with the um, the um, the temple, the ashram staff. Everything was lovely, no disturbances. Very, very pure message, Neem Karoli Baba. About 15 years ago, I re 10 years ago, I revisited there. Yeah, Neem Karoli Ashram there, Kanchi, near Nainital, revisited there. And I only stayed there about 45 minutes. This is a true story. This is a true story. And read between my words, yeah. I stayed there just 45 minutes and I was continuously harassed by one priest there, some Joshi or Pandey like that, continuously harassing me to give him some money to build a new house, continuously in my face. Um, um, and he kept saying, David G, don't tell everybody about this, keep this quiet. But then other people were joining the conversation because there was some heat in the conversation. And he mentioned the amount of 4 lakh rupees like this. So just read between my words, yeah? I had a big gap of visiting that ashram, very big gap in time. Went back and big change in the mentality of that um, of that person. Big change, big change. Mm. It's very nice, Shinshan. I'll just say this: it's very nice that some ashrams around the world, some ashrams actually do social work for their community. They actually do social work for the local community. I know of some ashrams do that, helping local people who can't get work, are very poor, sometimes hungry, and sometimes poor people who need help to build a new house and things like that, you know? Mm. Wow, more messages are coming now. Oh, Anupam Joshi, is your inner child healed now? Oh, you've got a good memory. Yeah, but hey, mera mora sharabi bap ki barima. Hey, mera mora sharabi bap. Ah, good memory, good memory. No, it is. It is, yes. And um, if you remember my story about a week ago that I told our viewers, when we kicked him out of our family when I was 9, we all had a huge relief, Anupama, a huge relief. And that actually started the healing process at that time. Ah, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Anupama, very, very much. Wow, wow, wow. Aapko bhi. Aapko Ashirbaad, Jujag. कम से कम 108 बरस तक रहो यार 108 बरस तक रहो कम से कम. Anupama, what is the best compliment you've ever received? Without ego, um, I have received a number of compliments in my life. I'm getting plenty of compliments in this live stream. So we, my small team, and you lovely viewers also, we all must be doing something right, okay? We must be doing something right. And because of that, I can't think of, but perhaps when people say, Are yaar, तुम Tum, wo Bollywood wala. Tom Alter Jasa Dekdeho. When they say that, I think, wow, 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 wow. No, Shinjan, I never met Neem Karoli Baba. I think he died about 1970. Yes. Ivij, I-V-I-J. Namaste, thanks for coming back, Ivij. And please scroll up the messages and give a nice message to Ahmad Shahbaz. Can you see his message? He's lost his father today. So please, would you lovely people send Ahmad Shahbaz a message? A very, very sad day today for him. Siddhartha Gupta. You can visit the Ramakrishna Mission. Which town is that in? Which place? Oh, now here we go. Here we go. I need my bifocals, bifocals, my focals, bifocals, my focals to read this. Here we are. Here we are. This is, of course, but Baiji. Baiji, smile. Smile, Wale. Yes, namaste, namaste, Baiji. Namaste, namaste. Thank you for coming back. We're having a late night special tonight. Late night special. Let's see what time we finish tonight, eh? Wow, wow, wow. Yes, Siddhartha. That's true. Your brave, brave, unselfish freedom fighters gave us freedom. They did. They did. Yeah, long story. Long story in India, Bharat, under foreign domination. Foreign domination, and then your other domination. Other domination. After the British left. Let's be honest. But things are changing now, aren't they, in the last 10 or 11 years, eh? Things are changing. This takes time. Anupama, Om Shanti, Aha. Subraj, yes, I live in Korsani, Uttarakhand, northern India. Korsani. Now, let's go to the new messages. Sia, let's get closer to the screen here. Oy. Anupama, you sleep very late also. Shinchan, you sleep late? That's better. Haradwaj. Shiab, Bharadwaj. Thanks for coming back, and you have sent a lovely message to Ahmad, who's lost his father today. Is today the first day of Ramadan, second day like that? Oh, thanks, Anupam. Wow. Absolute. Are you looking for a husband? Oh, excuse me, Anupam. I don't know you that well. Excuse me. Knock-a-knee on your pad. Knock-a-knee on your pad. Hi. When I was a young man. Whoa. Yeah, I've just got new specs in the last 2 weeks, bifocals. And I asked especially, not like progressive glasses, not even for reading this live stream, which is 18 inches, specifically for very, very close up from 9 inches distance for looking at mobile, you know? That's right. Not live stream, but other uses, yeah? Shia Bharadwaj? Is it your first time on our live stream? Yes, Shin-chan is saying all the night owls are assembled here today. This is one reason also why I wanted to do this late tonight. There are a couple of other reasons also, but uh, that's right. Anupam Joshi, if your life is a dish of food, who's the spice in it? Oh, good question. Good question. Let me think about this. Yes, Siddhartha, tonight I had a late supper. I had my supper, coffee, black pepper, ginger powder at 10 o'clock, 10:30, because of this late stream, you know. Thanks for once again, hit the like button. I like you, you like me. And uh, please ask your social circle of friends, relatives, neighbors, um, even the cat and dog and the goat, sheep and cow and buffalo. If you want to. To subscribe, yes. Now, Siddhartha is saying mutton, keep warm. Ah, mutton, mutton. Ah. Siddhartha Gupta says, I hate politics. Oh, well done. Well done. Ah, ah, Kya are yaar? half of the politicians in the world, half of the politicians in the world cheated in their exams. Read between the words there. Shia Bharadwaj. I don't watch movies. I never watch movies since a long time. But if you ask me like a music from movies, I can tell you like a few years ago, um, Dhum, so one or two great songs from there. I loved the version by Katrina and Salman. Um, Mashallah, mashallah, do, mashallah, mashallah, hey, hey, do. Beautiful song, incredible. Um, Going back many years, um, the music, Gori tera gambara pyara, मैं तो गया मारा आके यहाँ रे ऐसा कहाँ रे and going back many years, one song, um abara hum. I don't know the words. Abara hum. Do abara hum. Abarahum. Well, Anupam, let me learn the full song. Let me learn the full song. Shinchan, I think I watched the Avengers movies many years ago. Yes. Siddhartha, you like Sunny Deol? Beautiful. Acha Siddhartha Gupta. Siddhartha is saying, David, I don't like Shah Rukh Khan. Whew. If you don't like Shah Rukh Khan, then who do you like? If you don't like Bapri Bab, Siddhartha, if you don't like Shah Rukh Khan, then who do you like? Give me a direct answer right now. Hey, Majak mat karo yaar. Siddhartha, he says, you follow Swami Vivekananda ideologies. Ah, wow. I have some memory, like when Swami Vivekananda, in like 1902 something, imagine flying in those days, flying in an aeroplane. Hey, 50-50, eh? And then he reached the United Nations, and you can imagine the mindset in those days of basically white. Read between the lines again. In those days, 1902, the United Nations, and the mindset and the heart set of basically Western white cultures in those days. The mindset when he said, Swami Vivekananda said to them in English, he said, all mankind is one great family. We should all live together one great family. Not looking at skin color, not looking at your language difference, not looking at your religious ideological differences. You can imagine how many people were surprised. Again, please read behind my words. Huh? Read behind my words what I'm not saying. Oof, 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 oof. Acha Shinjan is saying, I think spice is sharabi baab. Mera masala nahi hai sharab. Jaro mera masala nahi hai. Mera masala hai Shinjan. Jaruma. Hing vashtak. Hing. Kala jira. Mirch. Hariwala. Um, Ajwain, Timur, Himalayan pepper, blah, 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 blah. So is the answer coming then? If you don't like Shah Rukh Khan, then who do you like? Has the answer come? Has the answer come? Siddhartha is saying Russians are fans of Raj Kapoor. Hey, well, I heard about that, yes. Now, Anupama asked me a question about mashallah, 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 hi, hi, Now, mashallah. Now, Anupama asked, David, if your life is a dish, who's the spice in it? Myself. Myself. I spend a lot of time on my own. I'm very much a selfish person, person. I try to get what I need. I don't try to get what I want, but I try to get what I really need. So I've said before, I'm a positively selfish person, positively selfish. And I never feel any discomfort about it. I never feel any guilt. I never feel guilt on this subject. And as long as I don't disturb other people, that's right. This is why I live on my own, Shia Bharadwaj, thank you. Yeah, I do my best. Thank you for your lovely message, Bharadwaj ji. Shama, aapka atta pata kahan ka hai? Kahan? Bataiye शहर का नाम, गांव का नाम. हाँ? नहीं तो आपका इच्छा है. Now, Anupama, what gives you, David, what gives you ick? I-C-K, what is ick? What is ick? I think you're from the younger generation, maybe some abbreviation. What gives you ick? What is ick? Thank you, Shia Bharadwaj, just saying, David, you're a very well-spoken person. I came from I tell you honestly, I've said this before, I came from a culture, England and then Australia, where the education system was not obsessed with exams. in those days, the education was not obsessed, obsession, junoon, with exams and passing the exams. It was more towards helping the student to open up their own potential. Mm, mm. And in those Western countries, um, we definitely hate, we hate, we reject exam cheats. We hate exam cheats. In Australia, I can tell you for sure, I remember that. We regard exam cheats as first class, antisocial beings. Mm. Read again, look behind my words, look inside and behind my words. I want to say more. Lekin. Mm. Ah, Shrikant, thanks for coming back tonight. Thank you. No, I never get bored with the questions. I never get bored with some of the same questions because you are all different people. You are all individuals. You, Shrikant, Anupama, CJ Singh, Shinchan, and Siddhartha, all individuals, and I concentrate on that. And I think, you see, I recently, when I promoted my next live stream 3 days ago, I asked, come again tomorrow night, and then I put on there, did you see on YouTube messages, um, viewers, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's in your heart? And then another night I promoted my live stream as have a look inside the mind and heart of a senior traveler. I didn't call myself old traveler. I said, have a look inside the mind and heart of a senior traveler. So this is what you get, you see, in front of you. Thanks, Shrikant. Thanks for that very last message. Yes, yes, 76 years of experience and experiences. I have many memories in here, many memories, stories. And I'll tell you this, listen to this. People sometimes say, oh, Devda, you have a very, very good memory. My memory's not so sharp now. When it was younger, oof, when it was younger, at that time, the world had 96 independent countries. Now we got 200, yeah? At that time, like 1961 something, the world had 96. And I could remember the capital cities of 90 countries, 90 countries. I got lost in Africa, but I could remember most of the world's capital cities at that time. And the main point, in my life, this you may find this interesting. In my life, I remember the very, very best of things. I remember the very, very best of humanity, and I remember the very, very worst things. And I remember the very, very worst of humanity. So I remember the very, very best, and I remember the very, very worst. There are millions of things in between which I've lost. I've lost in my memory, Anupam Joshi, wow, wow. Whew. You're speaking from your heart tonight. It must be the late night cold air, is it? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, wow. But winning hearts since 1940, but I never won the heart of my soulmate. My soulmate, I never won her heart because I never met her yet. Bapri bap. Hey, Mero Sharabi bap. Hey, Baba. Shincha, I hope you're enjoying this tonight. Very relaxed tonight. I hope you're all relaxed also. Shinchan, David, do you believe in the concept of rebirth? Phew, that's a heavy duty question, that one. Phew, wow. Sitting up here as I am, sitting up here as I am at 6,000 feet in the sometimes snowy Himalayas of northern India, I sometimes think rebirth. Maybe it's a very, very cleverly constructed philosophy, ideology, rebirth, so that humans will believe in rebirth, and then when we leave the planet, we won't be so afraid. We won't be so afraid of death, because when we die, the door will not firmly close like that. Blackness, darkness. Maybe rebirth is a very, very cleverly constructed ideology to give us comfort that when we die, it's not total blackness and we are lost forever and will be afraid. Or actually, my feeling is, yes, I do believe in it. I've said this before, Shin-chan, that in brief, I believe that in one lifetime, we don't, because of this and because of that, in just one lifetime, we don't have enough time to learn, to attain full knowledge. And we need to come back for repeated rebirths, wearing different clothes, right? Wearing different clothes, different culture, different languages, different skin color. And then, maybe this life in this religion, another life in another religion, different languages, learning in different lives. And then finally, we may have the chance to see the full picture. That's basically my philosophy about that. Ah, very nice, very nice. Are you a psychologist? Welcome back. Um, wondering soul, wondering. Wondering means thinking about. Of course, you know that. Ah, yes, Shinchan, that's it. And I, simple-minded. All right, Shinchan. This is a true story, a brief story, as I always say. My own, I had two sisters, and my biggest sister, she, in the daytime, she was a medical secretary, and at night, evening time, was a very good astrologer. At that time, she charged a small fee for full horoscope, And Shinchan, she told me several times, David, I hope one day, David, that you visit the Himalayas in India, because there's a lot of old knowledge in India. There's also a lot of things you don't want to see, David. There are also a lot of things you don't want to see in India. She told me many years ago, right? Because this is, David, only because of huge population, right? But India has a lot to offer, and the Hindus believe in rebirth. And she told me, my lovely big sister, that she regularly, and my big sister was the most honest person I ever met, the most honest person. So she said, David, I have regular, she was an astrologer. David, I have regular dreams that, and in those dreams, very, very colorful dreams, and I am watching myself dreaming, David. I go back to a previous lifetime when I was an Egyptian princess. Now, she used to describe these dreams. Now, I had to believe her because she was very, very honest, and to her own brother, very impressionable at that time. Why would she tell a lie to me? This is a true story. And from then, I always kept my mind open. You know, my basis is this: one lifetime is not enough to learn the full, to understand the full picture of our existence. Yes, oh my God, Shincha. When I tell people this story, it touches their heart. And believe me, I've got a few tears in my eyes also. Ah. Nupama, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful welcome. I understand that. The welcome to the guest. Yes, 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 yes. The guest is God. Anupama Joshi, my favorite cartoon. I enjoy very much the adventures of Tintin, but I didn't look for a few years. Um, um, I'm thinking of comics. Anupama and all you other people, please listen to this one. If you can get on YouTube, you can get on YouTube an incredible cartoonist who was a young man and inspired by the hippie era, ERA, hippie era, time, period of time, Yug, huh? The hippie era of the 1960s in the Western United States, San Francisco. He himself was probably a hippie, and his name was Robert Crumb. Robert Crumb, Crumb. You know, like a crumb falling from a loaf of bread, crumb, yeah? And he had these incredible, you can look now if you want to, anytime. And they were called Mr. Natural. Mr. Natural. And oh, look, have a look. I won't try to explain this. Mr. Natural. Ah, cartoons. Anupama Joshi, I have one or two, 1.5 friends in us. One good friend, and she is not on the live stream tonight. Her name is Pat or Patricia McClenahan. You've seen her name, right? She's just having a little holiday in New Zealand, so she's just flying back now to Queensland. And uh, where's the other half a friend? You see, in my experience, when people get married, that may be the end of the friendship because then they must concentrate on their marriage seriously, their kids, for the first 15, 20 years. Whew, barb. Anyhow, that's another subject, yeah? No, I left Australia this time 23 years before. So, and all my immediate family members are up in heaven. So, wandering soul. Beautiful message. His Sharabi Barb made David independent and resilient. Resilient. All credit to him. Yeah. He did help me on that subject. He did. Yes. And I can say much more about that. Thank you, Wandering Soul. लगभग 1 घंटा हो गया बहुत जल्दी में गया वाह Woof. Yes, Shrikant Budge. I must give you an honest answer. Thank you, Shrikant Badge, who says, David, I envy you. I am jealous of your position, David. It is heaven. It is when you compare, you know, and still a very, very natural and organic place, many parts of the Himalaya. Just tonight, listen to this, but don't be surprised and don't worry about my safety because these top predators, the top predators like leopards, tigers, and mankind. Oh, yes, mankind and leopards and tigers. Up here, there's still a less number of big cats, but they are here. Leopards, tendua, in Kumani language they call kukuribag, eh? Tigers, share, huh? Still here. In fact, occasionally we hear the sound of the roar of leopards or tigers, but we rarely see them. So was it a leopard? Was it a tiger? We just say it was a big cat. And just tonight, as Raju here in the Himalaya, Raju was coming back from Korsani Market, at 5:45, still some light, 5:45. This was very unusual. Raju heard, he just approached our main house, just near here, just approached the main house, and he heard from 200 meters distance maximum, just behind our old cow shed, the roar 4 times of a big cat, just like roar, roar, roar. One more, roar, and then it stopped. But it's very rare to hear them, and even less rare to see them during the daylight hours. Very rare, very rare. And so don't be surprised, don't be afraid. And in this place, we never had, going back 100 years, we never had any record of any of our residents here, humans, being attacked by a big cat, you know? So, mutual understanding, mutual understanding. These big cats don't want to see our faces, because some of us carry guns, right? And we don't want to see these big cats' faces either. It's like a mutual understanding. We just keep quietly away, out of sight, you know? A few weeks ago, also, there was a similar story of a big cat roaring for about 5 minutes, actually. I made a blog of this a few weeks ago. Raju again hearing from the main house, no more than 200 meters from him, behind the old cow shed, the roar of a big cat for about 5 minutes. Yeah, because here we have a permanent water source on one side of our property, and we have a permanent streams, little rivers, small streams, and we have a permanent water source on the other side also. Their property, the property of my old lovely family here, Pahadi people, if you walk from one side to the other, east to west, it takes about 20 minutes. And if you walk from north to south, it takes about 20 minutes. So it's a big area. The land was bought about 100 years ago. But Shrikant, I wanted to say lastly that it is heaven, it is close to heaven, Dev Bhumi. But let's be honest again, for the local people, all around this great country, there are gaps in social services. Read between the words again. Huh? There are serious gaps in social services. I won't talk about the big C word today. I won't talk about the big C word tonight, okay? Now, more answers. No house help. My responsibility here is I'm like the chokidar of this small small house, 4 rooms, which we built together 30 years ago. I've said before, Anupam, we call it kutia. I also call magic kutia, because it's given me a lot of magic in the many times I've lived here. And this time especially is even better than previous times. Just my connection with nature, and I have no tension, and Aishwarya, namaste. No, so I just look simple every day or 1 or 2 times a week, seriously clean up the place, and I do that myself. We've got a hot water geyser here, a hot water geyser. Woohoo, yes, especially nice in wintertime, Anupama. And so every day I just give the room a quick clean, the dust and that, because as you can see, it's cow dung and earth, so it gets the dust easily. And um, I have one special. I'm responsible for this, Anupama, and other people. Um, with each year becoming hotter and hotter summer season and the danger of fires. Yeah, it was quite serious last summer also. So my job is in the few weeks when the summer season, before the summer season gets too hot, I every morning for an hour and a half do a lot of raking, cleaning up the ground, especially of leaves and small pieces of wood and that, to make less fire risk, And you might be interested. Last year, in April, the heat started early. Remember that? And we had a number of smaller fires on our properties, and all spontaneous fires. And a big fire, we were fighting a big fire 50, 60 meters from our main house. And I was nearby it, but 10 meters away. And suddenly there was a sudden change in the wind direction. And several of us had to run very, very fast away from the fire. It came up like just 7 or 8 meters from the main house. But the already we had some local people helping to control the other fire on the other side, and we were saved. But the local residents here, my lovely friends, said they never saw such a serious fire danger as last year. And this started early summertime, in like April. Yes, Shinchan. I will answer your other questions. Just give me holy smoke. Holy smoke. Thanks for coming back, holy smoke. Pavitra Dua. Pavitra Dua. Holy smoke. No, tonight is very unusual. I felt this is my night off from streaming, night off, but. At 6 p.m., I thought, let's have a short 1.5 hour live stream tonight. But I'll still sleep at the same time, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah. Shinjan, who knows? Please listen, everybody, to this one. Who knows how hot this summer will be in the Northern Hemisphere? Because we're in the Northern Hemisphere. Who knows how hot? I'll give you some idea. I've been saying in the last 2 months, since nearly 50 years, I'm coming and going to the Himalayas. How many summers have I seen? How many monsoons? How many winter seasons? Overall, I have never seen, since December the 1st, calendar start of the winter season, since December the 1st, I've never ever seen such a warm winter season as I have seen. We had until January 23 no snowfall on the Himalayas, no snowfall until January 23. If it snowed, there was a tiny bit. Then January 23 and last days of January, we had another very, very big snowfall all over Uttarakhand and on the main peaks. Otherwise, and let's just see, we may have an extremely hot, scary, you say scary, Shinchan. We may just have a really scary summertime this year. We may have. Do you viewers remember about 2 years ago, and this was confirmed, that in Iran, outside one airport in Iran, one big town, they got to 61 degrees C. 61 degrees Celsius. Hey, whew. Anupam Joshi, thank you. Beautiful message to you. Atma Nirbhar. Nirbhar. Wow, wow, wow. Lovely, lovely. Yes, Anupama, there's one worry. Glass bottles. Glass bottles. Some absolutely ignorant. Listen to this one. This is an extension of Mera Mora Sarabi Bab. Kitni baar bata. This is an extension of the Mera Mora Sarabi Bab story. There are still a number of ignorant human beings. I won't use the word barbarian. I'm not saying the word barbarian. Did you hear me say the word barbarians? I didn't use it. There are some ignorant, retarded, selfish, ignorant human beings who, while drinking alcohol in the forest in grassy areas, when they finish with that bottle, they throw it onto the ground, probably in anger. Yeah, they're angry with themselves. Anyhow, that's another story. And the bottle may or may not break, and then people walking around in the forest, walking in the forest, working in chappal, cut their feet and legs very badly sometimes on the broken glass bottles, or the bottle stays whole, and that bottle can get so very, very hot in the summertime, especially if it's in amongst oak leaves or pine needles, highly combustible pine needles, that will start a fire. That's what's called spontaneous fires, right? That will start a fire. So that has got two dangers. One, the broken bottle can badly damage people walking around without boots or just sitting down or it can start a fire. And those people who do that with those bottles are ignorant, retarded, selfish, antisocial. I'm not using the word barbarians. I didn't say barbarian. Oh, really? Oof, oof, oof. Civic sense should be the new trend in India, Anupam. When's that going to happen, Anupama? When is civic sense? When is civic sense going to be an essential subject in all schools around the world? When? Oh. People who litter and throw their rubbish out of moving vehicles on roads, people who litter the sides of those roads. I'm not using the word barbarian because that's too strong, okay? What does barbarian mean in Hindi? Is it melecha? Melicha? I don't know. My Hindi is not. Anupama, please give me an answer on that. And anybody else who speaks very refined Hindi, little Sanskrit and English, how do you translate barbarian into Hindi language? In Old English, they used to say barbarian. Aryans say Bahar. Aryan, cultured, not cultured. Antisocial. Mm. Yes, Anupam Poor, and they do. Oof. Pritam Mehta, thank you, Pritam. Thanks for coming back again. Namaste. और क्या हाल है आजकल? आप भी नाइट आउल हो? Hindi में रात की उल्लू. I know ulu can also mean foolish person, so I can't say that too much, but ulu also means foolish person, yes? Yes, they do. Animals suffer in forest fires. Oh. Some of mankind, this has proved, especially since European colonialism started from Europe, 500 years ago, some of mankind are the most dangerous creatures or animals, creatures or animals on the planet, some of mankind, and some mankind continue to be like that, you know? Oh, Shinchan, because well, pollution is one aspect. Pollution, yes, yes. Yeah. Serious damage to the ozone layer, overpopulation, too much deforestation. Ah, blah, blah, blah. Oh. I'm not a young chick. Abhi main jawan, main jawan murga nahi hoon, jawan murga. And I tell you what the young people are going to see, what the young people are going to see in coming years. Oof. Have we reached the tipping point? Please give me some feedback on this about the damage to the planet. Our original mother, Mata Prithvi. Have we reached the tipping point where we can no longer repair the serious damage which some mankind has done to lovely Mother Earth? Have we reached the tipping point? What do you people think about it? Of course we have, but let's have some feedback also, yes? Shinjan is saying in the Hindu ideology, it is said that every soul, human or non-human, every soul has to take birth as all 8.4 million living beings and only one life as a human being. Wow, 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 wow. So most rebirths Shinchan are as non-humans, yeah? Wow, that's amazing. Ashwarya, Ashwarya, is it okay to get married? Look, Ashwarya, excuse me, it's a little bit late at night now. It's a little bit late at night, and I'm thinking, let's go to Betty Buys. Let's go to Betty Buys in a few minutes, yeah? In 15 minutes, yeah? Um, is it okay to get married? Um, I have no direct experience. My voice is changing to a serious tone, yeah? I have no direct first-hand experience of married life. I never thought about getting married, so I just can't answer. Maybe come back tonight, Thursday night, and we'll open the subject up again, Aishwarya, yes? Yes, Srikant, please have a look at Robert Crumb. Amazing, an amazing, amazing mind. I only know of his Mr. Natural series. Amazing, amazing. Wondering soul. David, have you met any mystic or yogis in the Himalayas? Yeah, look, I have limited experience in this. I do know that many mystics, and now I don't want to put down humanity again. There are a lot of great human beings on the planet, but at the same time, um, it seems to me that some mystics and real yogis in the Himalayas spend very, very little time amongst human beings. They spend very, very little time. Now, why is another subject for another night? Yeah, but let's talk more about this again tonight if you come back again. Shinchan, thank you. Pure soul, beautiful. Thank you. We do our best. We do our best. Amar the Great. Wow, wow. Namaste. Thank you for coming back, Amar. Amar means immortal, yes? Amar, immortal. Huh? Immortal, immortal, Amar. Do you think that Pahari languages? Listen to this. Do you people think that Pahari languages, Hindi, Sanskrit, Parsi, many European languages, Do they come from the same source? Yes or no? Obviously, yes. Thanks, Anupama, for love for my sister. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I had a second sister who was younger. Um, and she was a teacher. I'll recall what she was teaching later. Well, we're having less messages tonight, which is good on one level because I can spend more time talking with you. Yes. Oh, I see. Anupama Joshi. Ik. Chi. I see. Irritation. I see. Yeah, two things I really hate. I can't start to talk about my pet hates. One is deep rooted corruption, and the other one is old dirt. Old dirt. Old dirt. People who just do not have a full body bath very much. This is uh, I can't say enough about it, so I won't start to talk about it. Hey, if you ask me the same question tomorrow night, um, I'll um, I'll um, I'll answer that more fully. Yes, Anupama. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Anupama, you understand exactly. Thank you. On some things, we understand each other very well. Yes. Um, Anupama, have you got an older sister who never got married? All right. No. Next lifetime, next lifetime. Yeah, it is. It's a positive selfishness. It's a positive selfishness. Some degree of self-awareness. What do I really need? What do I really need? Three key words. What do I really need in this lifetime? Siddhartha, thank you. I'm still quite good at 76, even now it's very late, but I'm still full of energy, mental energy, and I take a few supplements now. Abhi मैं जवान मुर्ग नहीं हूँ मैं कुछ आयुर्वेदिक मदद चाहिए मदद हर हफ्ते में जास्ता 40 मिलीग्राम की जास्ता जिंक 2-3 बजे से पहले हर हफ्ते में 3 बार सुबेरे एक iron लोहार गोली खाता हूँ or vitamin B capsule, Becoshules, wow. Or number 4, मेरा thyroid के लिए thyroid एक मध्यम मात्रा dosage की thyroxine खाता हूँ. बस zinc, iron, thyroxine for the thyroid, and vitamin B. Bus. Oh, and several capsules a week of Shilajit compound, Energic 31 brand in a red plastic container, Energic 31. Shilajit plus 30 Ayurvedic compounds for general tonic. I've missed some messages here, excuse me. Siddhartha, yeah, have a nice sleep. Have a nice sleep. Siddhartha is saying, may Sarada, the incarnation of Goddess Kali. I see, very nice. Goddess Kali, Durga Mata, Mother Earth. Oh, yes, Anupama. David, back then in the 1980s, how did I pass time in Uttarakhand at that time? The internet was also not accessible. Yes, well, doing other things, I was very interested in those days of actively studying several other languages, old so-called root languages, older languages. Siddhartha is saying Swami Vivekananda was the greatest monk of all time. And others also, and others, yes. Now, let's finish in 5 minutes, please. Please send your last messages now, okay? Anupama Joshi, how do you deal with fake people? I don't meet too many fake people in the Himalayas. I find many people in the Himalayas, many people, but not all, but many. Shinchan, what's your age? Do you need Shilajit? I can show you the container now. What's your age, Shinchan? Please tell me. You don't need it until 35, 40, but sometimes we do. What's your age? I find, Anupama, that many Pahari people are genuine people. And, well, of course, we don't need to have much dealing with fake people. You don't need Shilajit, Shinchan, you don't need it, but maybe your older family members do. Energic 31, like energy, ENERGIC dash 31. Shilajit plus 30 other Ayurvedic compounds in the same capsule. Yes, Siddhartha, Durga Puja is celebrated all over the world. Great festival. Grastronaut, thanks for coming back, Grastronaut. Thank you. A very unusual time for live stream tonight, but please, we must finish in 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Please, no more messages now, okay? Just good night messages, yeah? Shinchan, I used to take Chiawan Prash, but it became it's now too expensive for my limited budget. So I don't drink original coffee now. I drink brew coffee. Let's have another little drink of brew coffee. This helps me sleep. No more messages, please. We finish in 5 minutes, yeah? Now Ankit is asking, Tom Alter? He's coming back. Hey, Tom Alter? मेरा नाम Tom Alter नहीं है. मेरा अपना कसम से मैं अलग-अलग शख्स हूँ. Now, Ankit and other people, if you see these Ayurvedic salesmen coming around, listen, do not take in its raw original form Shilajit. Do not take it. Spread the word. Do not take original form, raw, crude Shilajit. Not good to take. It's full of natural metals and impurities. It can be very hard to digest. Very hard. You need to take you need to take refined Shilajit, refined, processed, purified. Grastronaut, wow, you're sending two heavy, one heavy duty. Look, Grastronaut, let me think about it. David, what's the most shocking moment you witnessed in your nursing career? Please come back tomorrow night. We'll do usual starting at 9 p.m, yeah? And ask me again, please. And also, Grastronaut, if you have to give best health advice, what would it be? Ask me that again tomorrow night, please. Anupama, no, I don't have diabetes. No, I don't have BP. Listen to this, I only had high blood pressure over about 2.5 years. I'll explain simply why. The last time I worked, my final years working as a nurse were over 5.5 years between 98 and 03, working in an acute psychiatric clinic, mental health hospital, yeah. And in that, the last 2.5 years of that, I used to do 1 week afternoon shifts and then 1 week night shifts. And only in that time in my life did I have high blood pressure. And it was because working alternative weeks on night shift, my complete body metabolism, biorhythm, was completely turned upside down. And even sometimes at that time, I was only 50 or something, my blood pressure used to be regularly 180 over 110, can you believe? Which was not good for a 50, 53-year old person. As soon as I stopped work, came back over here, the blood pressure went down, and now it's a little bit lower, rather lower. Now it's just 130, like that. Anupama Joshi, heavy duty question. Very nice question. Let's talk about this more tonight, tomorrow night, or I should say tonight, Thursday night. David, what makes you emotional? Ooh, several things, several things. Old memories, nostalgia, old beautiful memories, nostalgia, remembering old pleasant memories from the past. And another thing, soul music, soul music, soul music. For example, the recent great, like I've said before, from Kamala Devi, Priyanka Meher, Rajula Malusha. Ooh, incredible, incredible. Anupama Joshi, occasionally brain fog, occasionally. It sometimes frustrates me when I can't remember that person's name. Occasionally it remembers. Or the name of a place where something happened. A break in the, just a quick break. Let's please now. Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night. I've covered all the messages from you lovely people tonight. Siddhartha, I left my job. You left your job. What, right now? Tell us about it tomorrow night, Siddhartha. Tell us about it tomorrow night. And Ahmad, Shabash, if you're still awake, everybody feels very sad that you've lost your lovely father today. We're very sad. We are, genuinely. And it's not easy to accept when a very, very close person leaves this planet, especially a very close person. But we have to accept it. This is life, and it's the opposite of life also. So please think about that, Ahmad. And I think you're with your other family members at this time, yes? All right, namaste, everybody. And you left your job in a call center. I see. That could be a difficult job sometimes, yes? A difficult job. Well, you made a good decision, Siddhartha. You made a good decision to leave it, obviously. Be happy about that, huh? And Obama, thank you. Yes, yeah, thank you. And, you asked me some very nice questions. And please come back when you can. Come back more regularly again. Eh? Lovely. I love you. I love you all. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Thank you, Prasanjit. And come back tonight, Thursday night, normal time. Okay? Namaste. Thank you.